Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
And these two dudes just high-fived each other off camera.
No, never happened.
We have
That's
three
not
great
true.
comics to talk to you guys about today. We're going to talk about Battle for the Cowl, #1, the Amazon #1, and Action Comics number 875. So let's get right into it with the highly anticipated Batman Battle for the Cowl. Finally, somebody is going to have the cowl, the most difficult word to say in the English language. What did you guys... Cowl. Also, other big thing about this issue, of course, beyond who's going to be the new Batman or not, is Tony Daniel taking both art and writing.
The art's fantastic. I really like it. I was surprised because I think it's actually better than some of his other work.
Interesting.
I disagree.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of all over the place. He tries to do interesting things with panels,
Yeah.
but they don't really connect to each other at all. And I feel like they're very mismatched and didn't portray the action very well, pretty much across the board.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. I just like his figures. I thought were really nice, and he has tons of characters.
He does a fine job, I think, with people's bodies.
Yeah,
You know, they
That's
look
what I
right,
like.
they move right.
really into bodies,
But
No.
panels, not so much.
I appreciated the fact that he was trying things and
black
changing
man.
up the different panels and sizes and trying stuff. It didn't throw me off. I didn't hate it. It didn't pull me out of the story. So I give it a thumbs up because I didn't notice it as much.
Great colors as well. So with the story though, we have another thing where it's like, all right, all you villains, get over here. We're gonna really get them now. We're gonna get these heroes, and like, there's got to be a better way to write a story.
Team up.
I've already said my big objection to this, that like, they had the thing they set up in the Gotham Gazette #1, where it's Batman's gone, everybody's going hog wild.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that they clearly established in this issue that Batman is not gone. Or rather, you know, the villains are like, oh man, Batman's gone, except somebody else is running around saying, I am Batman, and according to both Robin and Nightwing, doing just as good of a job as Batman.
Right,
So in
except...
fact, Batman is not gone, and it doesn't matter.
Well, I feel like what the story is taking for granted is that the people of Gotham are really up to date on what's going on with
Right,
Batman,
they've been
who he
reading
is, who, like...
It's
They're like, no,
ridiculous.
he's not.
Does Batman tour people
This
to
does
the
not
Batcave?
work as an issue. The plotting does not work pretty much across the board. The characters feel inconsistent. None of them read the way that they ever do.
I gotta wonder why Gotham is less safe when there are like 20 different heroes there.
Yeah.
We got Wildcat, like, boxing games.
There's more heroes than usual. As far as anybody knows, Batman is not gone. It's ridiculous. Damien, who's this character who doesn't care about anyway, said like, I got to take my girl in the Batmobile.
Yeah,
and then
the
he
old
sees two
taking the
villains
girl out
and
of the
immediately
Batmobile.
starts crying, which is terribly written.
Yeah,
Also, is there any question that this Batman with guns is Jason Todd, who otherwise does
No, it's obviously a half robot, half Batman thing.
Well,
but anyway,
I love they never bring up Jason. Even the characters are like, who could that be?
well, the
Who
other
is
guy
Jason
who
Todd?
isn't
What's
here.
It
Jason
has to
doing?
be somebody that has access to the Batcave
Yeah.
and knows what we do and is as good as... Well, I don't know where Jason Todd is. Let's not mention him.
I just think it's hysterical, the fact that they're like, Batman's gone, and then someone keeps leaving notes like, I'm Batman, and everybody's like, no, Batman's not here. No, I just wrapped up all these guys and put a note on them that says I'm Batman.
This is a terrible issue that 3 issues from now is not going to matter. That's
Wow,
what
that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was as bad as all that. I like seeing the Squire. The old-
Cool.
No, I
would you say
didn't.
pick it up?
I was just upset with.
I don't care. Would you say pick it up?
No, you're out
No,
of
you got to
control.
talk for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I was
no, it was
upset
great.
with.
Yo,
I was
Alex
upset.
is being a real dick, right?
I like the top. No.
Oh!
I like the title, and I thought, ooh, this is going to be good. I was just really disappointed with the. I hope they could.
I wish they had called it Bordeaux for the Coral. that made
Yeah,
made
don't
me
pick it up.
What?
Cool. Let's move on and talk about the Amazon #1 by Steven Seagal, different guy, and Tim
I think
Sale.
it's Siegel.
Yeah,
I think it's Steven Seagal. There was ponytails all
It's
over.
Steven T.
Even
Siegel.
the trees had ponytails.
Just because I was very negative with the last one, I will say very briefly, this is amazing. Pick it up.
Yeah,
What do you
Tim
think?
Sale's art is just so amazing. It makes me foam at the mouth. It is just
That's not what you said earlier.
weird.
So you said before you were going to foam at the penis.
No, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
No,
That is
that's
actually
not
what you said.
No, that's
Thank you
not.
for
Here's the
backing
thing. When we were talking about this earlier, Pete was like, "Oh man, I love this so much." We were like, "Really? How much do you love it?" He was like, "So much. I want to form a jerk off party and jerk off
Yeah.
all
Oh,
over."
yeah, that's
And
ridiculous.
He wants
both
to
of us
form
were
a party.
totally grossed out about it.
No. Anyways, this sets
I'm
up
not
a
making
really
it up.
great story,
It's a great
and
review.
it's also hysterical. There are really funny moments in it. I love the story so far. I'm completely into it. I can't wait for the next issue. It's a perfect first issue.
Wow. That's a glowing
Just
report.
very quickly, for those of you who don't know what it's about, essentially a guy goes to the Amazon as an investigative reporter. That's it. No really big, there's a little bit of a mystery in the series, but it's more about setting the scene and setting the place, and that's it.
Yeah, it's not a high concept. It really has a feel like an old adventure comic from back in the day, which is great. And Tim Sale's art has that old feel, but it's so interesting.
I love the line in there. Not to spoil anything, but it's like they're, knocking down all these trees, really ripping stuff up, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing down here?" He's like, "God's work." It's just hysterical.
Yeah, it's great. It's very reminiscent of On Deadly Ground, I would say. Would you guys agree? All right. Pick it up. Let's move on to talk about
real
Action.
idea based.
Action Comics 875. Finally, we find out who the new Nightwing and Flamebird are. Are you guys stoked?
Yeah.
This issue blew.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually like the idea. I like Greg Rucka's writing. I like the idea of their mission where there are a bunch of Kryptonian sleepers controlled by General Zod that they are slowly eliminating. It's a cool divergence from all this other stuff, the new Krypton and whatnot.
I certainly have crapped on the idea of this for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, the characters are not exciting. They're not exciting.
They're not that exciting, but I agree with you. I do like the idea, and it does feel like a new series. Which is what it should feel like. Yeah. Certainly the reveal of who Nightwing is pretty good. It certainly makes sense. It's certainly the sort of thing where right at the beginning of the issue I was like, who could this possibly be? Then, oh, wait, that's who it could be. And then they reveal who it was, and it makes absolute perfect sense. And luckily it's not Connor Kent, which I was pretty happy about.
That would have been terrible.
This reminds me of Trinity. Trinity was started off really great, but then when the three main characters left, I didn't care at all. And Superman's gone, I could give a crap about these people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought this was good.
The art's very nice.
Yeah. It doesn't really knock it
the
out
art
of
is
park or anything
right.
like that, but it's a solid first issue,
Well,
and Rucka is a reliable writer.
He is, and that's the thing. He's not the kind of writer that's like plants a flag in it and says, "This is what this is about. Everybody go to sleep and think about it." He's just like, "I'm going to write a comic book," and it's good.
Yeah, really fun. And I like the
He's
fact
a yeoman.
that it complements the other things that are going on in the Superman universe. That Zod appears, but Zod is not the main villain the way he's going to be in World of New Krypton.
Right.
It's, what's her name, Ursa?
I don't know. She has glasses on.
Yeah, there
she
you go.
can't
Goggle
not
Lady.
take her goggles off.
Yeah, what's her name? Goggle Lady, I think?
Yeah, sensitive eyes.
Cool.
Old Sensi.
I would say pick it up. What would you say?
I think it's a pickup. Give it a whirl.
I would say if you see somebody with it, just be like, "Hey, why don't you give me $4 for no reason?"
It's on 875. It's building up to the 1,000th issue, Pete. You got to get on board now.
Yeah, support comics. Support that.
Support comics.
Support the
Dude,
movie.
don't give me
Support
that.
the
I
comics.
do support comics. I just
I
get
think by
upset when I
saying
support them.
by you saying don't pick this up, you're basically saying I don't like comic books.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Nah, I'm just
But
saying, like, you're hurting the industry.
No, I'm not. I bought it.
Oh, well, good for you. But you're
Well, I
telling
wish-
people not to buy it.
That's
To be
right.
fair, that's not true either. Man, Pete has been lying all over the place this episode. If you have a question for us, write us at thecomicbookclub@yahoo.com. Comment below if you would like Pete to stop lying and let us know
You
about
can't
it.
stop it.
I like how I can't even talk when people are just saying things about me, and it doesn't even matter. Okay, cool, yeah, great. Hey, if you're ever in New York City on a Tuesday, check us out, 8 o'clock, People's Improv Theater. We love to see it. We do a live show. It's a lot of fun.
Come on, do you feel like you're under siege? Is that what's going on?
Oh,
Terrible.
wow.
That
I
was
feel
a
like
terrible
We are
show.
getting into dark territory now.
Man, I wish you would shut up.